Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel, Canada Immigration. 5 changes that took effect across Canada's immigration system on January 1, 2026. Please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to push the notification bell for an upcoming video. On New Year's Day, several measures came into effect in Canada, from new provincial labor rules to the closure of a pathway for entrepreneurs. Here's a look at the changes that just got implemented and who they affect the most. Graduate students no longer need a provincial or territorial attestation letter. Who it impacts: foreign nationals thinking about pursuing a master's or doctoral degree in Canada. As of January 1, 2026, master's and doctoral level students enrolled at a public designated learning institution no longer need to submit a provincial or territorial attestation letter, PAL/TAL, to get a study permit. PAL/TALs are a requirement that the government introduced in 2024 to confirm that a study permit applicant is being counted within the province or territory's international student cap. In other words, master's and doctoral students will no longer be counted among Canada's study permit cap, allowing more graduate students to study in Canada, with students at the doctoral level now eligible for expedited permit processing, as little as 2 weeks. This makes acquiring a study permit easier for foreign nationals thinking about pursuing these programs in Canada, as they are no longer subject to Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada processing limits, and can apply even if the study permit cap has been reached. This also reduces the upfront cost of a study permit for these students, as obtaining a PAL/TAL often requires students to pay a deposit to a DLI to confirm their intention of enrolling in that institution. Canada's startup visa program stopped accepting new applications. Who this impacts: foreign entrepreneurs seeking permanent residence in Canada. IRCC stopped accepting new applications under the startup visa program on December 31 at 11:59 p.m. There is an exception for foreign nationals who have already received a commitment certificate from a designated organization that has agreed to support the business. Applicants who have a valid commitment from a designated organization that was made in 2025 have up to June 30, 2026, to apply. IRCC has also stopped accepting new applications for a work permit issued under this program. Those who already had such a work permit may be able to extend it while their PR application is being processed. New pilot: the federal government said these changes are in place for the transition to a new, targeted pilot program for immigrant entrepreneurs. Details about this new pilot program will be announced in 2026. Ontario improves mobility for out-of-province workers in regulated professions. Who this impacts: professionals who have certifications in other provinces in Canada, who are looking to relocate to Ontario. From January 1, 2026, onward, workers in a wide range of regulated professions can benefit from faster work authorization in Ontario thanks to the provincial government's As of Right framework. Under this framework, professionals holding certifications in provinces outside Ontario will be able to work in Ontario within 10 business days once their credentials have been validated by their regulatory authority for up to 6 months as they get Ontario-based authorization. Prior to this getting passed, it often took months for workers to get authorization to practice their profession in Ontario. The As of Right rule applies to over 50 Ontario regulatory bodies and 300 certifications, covering occupations like architects, engineers, and electricians and select healthcare roles. Ontario invokes ban on Canadian work experience requirement in job postings. Who this impacts: any job seekers in Ontario who do not have prior Canadian work experience. New requirements for publicly advertised job postings came into effect on January 1, 2026, under changes made to Ontario's Employment Standards Act. A major part of these changes is ban on employers listing Canadian work experience as a requirement in job postings or associated application forms. Previously, employers in Ontario were allowed to list Canadian work experience as a mandatory requirement, something critics have flagged as an issue that restricts newcomers lacking Canadian experience from finding jobs in their field. In addition to this requirement, several other measures, such as making it mandatory to disclose if AI is used during the hiring process, have also been implemented. Alberta tightens requirements for its rural renewal stream. Who this impacts: those who plan to settle in rural Alberta and possess a job offer. On January 1, 2026, Alberta's tightened criteria for its rural renewal stream came into effect. As of January 1, changes to the stream include requiring in-Canada candidates to have a valid work permit when applying and at the time of application assessment, maintained status no longer counts. Requiring those in lower-skilled, TER 4 or 5, occupations to reside in Alberta to qualify. Capping community endorsement allocations, and limiting the validity of endorsement letters to 12 months. The Alberta Advantage Immigration Program's Rural Renewal Stream is an Alberta immigration pathway where a designated rural community endorses a foreign national with a local job offer, allowing Alberta to nominate them for PR. That is all for today, in this video. What are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully, the information is useful to you. See you later, in the next video. Till then, take care.